Now that we know how RBAC policies are writing, let's look at what kind of resources we can control in Percona Everest and what actions are possible for each one. This table in the Everest documentation shows different resources types, like namespaces, database engines, database clusters, backups, restores, and more, and the actions you can allow: read, create, update, or delete. For example, for namespaces, with RBAC, you can only read namespaces. You cannot create, update, or delete them. So a simple policy like P, role read-only, namespaces, read, asterisk, will allow you someone with a read-only role to see all namespaces in Everest. And this is important. Read access to namespaces is required for all roles. Otherwise, users won't even see resources inside those namespaces. Other resources like database clusters support all 4 actions: read, create, update, and delete. So if you wanted a role to full manage clusters in any namespace, you could give it a wildcard policy like P, a role dbadmin, database clusters, asterisk, and asterisk / asterisk. The key takeaway from this table is that some actions depend on others. For example, if you want to create or delete database clusters, you should also give read access to them. When you grant create, update, delete on any resource, also grant read on that same resource. Without read, the users cannot even see what they are managing. For backups, it's best to give read access to backup storage too, otherwise users won't be able to manage them properly. For restores, you may also need to allow reading the backup data, monitoring config, and credentials of the original database. For upgrades, you will need to read access to namespaces, database engines, and database clusters, plus the ability to update clusters. When you create RBAC policies, remember, one permission alone may not be enough for the action to work.